Red Fox season 2025 opener week in the books. As you know, we always come hang out with this young lad here, old Alexander Junda. He is known for filling the truck, and
that was the plan.
And we might kill on the very next stand. Anyway, this week was a little different than normal. Had colder temps.
Yep, right off the rip.
The weather was good. Was good.
Yeah, can't complain.
We red lights, dark nights, a little bit of night vision action. We threw some night vision action in there.
Absolutely. Some of them long ones that we have to clean up.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that you scan every field with a red headlamp.
Correct.
And I try to show that off as much as possible. You know, especially if Junda's getting on his nozzler, I have to run IR because I use his headlamp 99% of the time to shoot red light. Okay, he used it. So if you see any red light video from this whole trip, it is shot underneath the 40 cap headlamp. So we ended up with 54 total animals.
Yep.
We killed 51 reds, 2 coons, and a old coyote. The coyotes were a little light this year. What do you think? What do you think the reason of that is, bud? You're the coyote killer.
No, I'm not.
No, he's a red fox killer.
No.
Actually, I give him a hard time. He hates coyotes. That's not what we're known for coming up here and doing. We want to kill coyotes, we'll kill coyotes in Texas.
Yep.
But some of the takeaways from this year. I mean, we hunted for 7 nights.
Yeah.
Which was 3 less than last year.
We lost the night due to wind.
That's kind of why we moved this interview inside.
Yeah,
the wind's kind of still.
We were going to make this pretty outside, nice mountain. I mean, hopefully you guys can see the mountain, but it's ripping. There's a limit to, I think, movement, and I think 45 mile an hour wind gust last night was the limit for fox movement. We
were more nervous about. Luckily, we have good tripods. Otherwise,
I was worried about the. I mean, I was hanging on to the tripod because it was. We made like 4 or 5 stands, and we laughed and we said, "Let's go home, go to bed."
So last year, opener was pretty epic. We had a very very successful first night, which kind of set the tone for the rest of the week.
Yep.
This year, we did about half. We got 7 on opener, which was still good.
Killed every single one that called.
Yep. We did a lot of cleanups. If somebody did have a miss, we made sure to clean it up, which is good. Which is something that we normally don't get the opportunity to do.
No.
Usually, you miss and they're hauling the mail out of the field.
Quick on the buttons and make them stop.
As you know, Junda's always running the Fox Pro. He likes the Fox Pro X-Wave. It's been his go-to for the last 4 years.
2020.
5 years.
Yeah.
5 years now. So it's a great call. A lot of guys ask what sounds we run, what we use. Guys, there's nothing special about anything that he plays or I play when we're in Texas. There's no secret sauce that people say. It's either you're going to bird, rabbit, distress. I mean, and then you could play, if you're chasing gray fox or red fox, you could play a red fox distress to end a stand.
Or if you're in gray country, gray fox stuff.
There's no secret sauce. A lot of people think there's a science to this. It's ground, pressure, and just being out there. A lot of guys don't put in the time. And there's always a time in that night when we get a lull, right?
Oh, there's a peak for activity every night, and hopefully you're out there when it's peak.
And we've had we had some good nights where the sun went down, we got moving. The moon went down, they started moving.
Yep.
And then as the week went on, we got some rain, which was good. We needed it, but they started moving earlier after the rain because right after dark. Yeah, they were bedded up all day. It was game time. So we had an epic 3 days. We ended up killing 31 in 3 days. We went out with Gramps, Aldana, and shot 10. And then we turned around the next night. Me and you did a solo run, killed 11. And then we went back.
We did 11. The first that started it. 11 was the first night. Me and you. Then Graham.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it was 11, 10, 10. We shot 10 with Dane Hooven, which is Dana's son. So the Hoovens had the winning rounds
10
this year.
Boys. So. I was hoping someone was gonna, but it's okay. They're tied.
It was another great year. It's always a blessing to get to come up here, hunt, hang out, and enjoy the time with guys I don't get to hunt with year round. And we try to split our time up the best we can. We get asked a lot when I'm up here. You guys want to come down? We were hoping to hunt with the Stroop boys this year.
Got rained out.
Got rained out. We were supposed to go with them Wednesday night. The rain shut us down for that, but we ran local and ended up
We killed 2.
killed 2 and
Right before all, we got pounded.
yep. So all in all, another great year. We were light on the coons. We didn't chase many. We didn't chase many of the raccoons
No,
around.
we seen them here and there. It's listen, if they're not within a 50-yard walk, I ain't gonna get them.
Yeah, it's just they'll be there for another day.
Yeah, it's a coon.
We did kill our first quad on one stand
With
Donnie.
Donovan Remp. Yep, that was a good one.
We ended up killing 7 with 3 solos after that quad. That was an epic stand. I mean, I almost had the solo quad. Old Nosler brother over here decided he wanted to knock that down.
Take his
it's
thunder
okay.
from him.
It's okay. We'll
get it again.
We'll get it again. You know, West Texas is our next game. You know, we'll be in hunting West Texas in January, and that's quadding out there is like riding a bike.
Unless you're killing
crazy.
5-6 on a stand, that's quads are light work out there.
So, but anyway, guys, I hope everybody. I'm gonna be sharing a lot of videos, a lot of footage. I did get a lot of good, great videos. We had a couple triples, a couple doubles, which we didn't have to start the week. I mean, opener was all singles. Singles,
yeah.
all opener. Next night was singles. We didn't have doubles until I think it was the night me and you went out together.
Correct. Sunday. The Sunday night.
Yeah. And then we had a triple with Gramps, and then had the quad with Rempy, and then we had another triple with Dane.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it started to pick up where we were hitting spots where they were just moving. And one of the biggest things, and Junda's really good at this, is always be at the ready. Once one shots, change sounds right away. Don't just, I mean, you keep playing the same sound. I try to switch it up because if there's another one around, it's going to hear that next sound. It's going to want to come out. And you know, another thing we learned over the years is running suppressed. Guys, you're going to up your chances. I was never a huge suppressor guy until I started hunting with one, right? And you start hunting with one and you start getting to where the fox don't react to the suppressor so much. So you're being able to get doubles and triples and even a quad. I mean, we had all 3 of those come out of the bottom together.
Yeah,
you know,
like a conga line up the hill. Here they came. You know, he shot the first one at over 200.
Yeah, it was up the hill.
I wanted him to just get the one that was not close in play out of the way first. Dump that one, change the sound, and boom, here come 3 up the hill. And I mean, it was we smacked them all.
It was good. It was good. It was a good trip. Always look forward to next year. You know, if Lord willing, we get blessed with another great year. We'll be back to do this again next year. A lot of guys ask, "Man, you guys are up there killing it." It's like, well, if you get out there, knock on doors. You know, Junda puts in the legwork. He goes and knocks on doors during the summer, you know, tries to pick up more ground. The boys that we hunt with, they go around, try to pick up more ground, which is always going to make us have more stands, is going to equal more success.
Yep.
You know, 10, 12 minutes, if you got a gray spot, Junda likes the 14-minute mark. Me at home, I'm 10 minutes and I'm out on grays. Of course, but if we have a gray fox, it's either there or it isn't. So here, you know,
they got to come for some really bad stuff when to get to you.
You got to run a little bit longer, but red fox, 10 minutes, you're moving.
Yep.
Some stands 8. If we think they're there and they ain't there in 8, we're moving. Especially if they're rolling.
I have a bad patience problem on stands.
Well, if they're rolling, they're rolling. You know, there's that time where you get that sweet spot and they're moving, you're moving.
Yep.
I mean, you got to keep moving.
The more stands you can make, the more you kill. Simple as that.
And that's very similar to what we do in West Texas. You know, we make a stand and, you know, we'll try to get as many as we can within that 8 to 10 minute mark. But as soon as that mark hits, it's like, all right, let's roll.
You got to go.
We're moving. There's too many fox to be trying to call to not get on the move. So, but hey guys, once again, if you have any questions, you know, we're always here to help. We don't always divulge exactly what sounds we run. I don't care to at home, but there's a lot of competition up here where guys like to infringe on, you know, people's ground and land. So Junda's pretty tight-lipped on where he hunts and in the places he gets around to. So if you go looking for information, he'll help you out to an extent. I'm not gonna forego with information that's not my place, especially for up here. Back home, yeah, coyotes are coyotes. Gray fox are gray fox. There's Texas. There's usually one behind every stone, as they say. Yep. Except for if Junda's calling coyotes, then you'll get one every 3 years.
Not a coyote hunter.
We're not coyote hunters. I'm a hog hunter. He's a red fox hunter. This is what we do. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy all the videos we share. And until next year.
Been good.
Sniper hog lights, baby.